This is TechCrunch.
After shifting its gaming strategy to focus more on games played on the TV, Netflix announced it's acquiring Ready Player Me, an avatar creation platform based in Estonia. The streamer said Friday it plans to use the startup's development tools and infrastructure to build avatars that will allow Netflix subscribers to carry their personas and fandom across different games. Terms of the deal were not disclosed. Ready Player Me had raised $72 million in venture backing from investors, including Andreessen Horowitz, Endeavor, Convoy Ventures, Plural, and various angels, including the co-founders of companies like Roblox, Twitch, and King Games. Netflix told TechCrunch the startup's team of around 20 people will be joining the company, including the founders, Rainer Selvet, Haver Yarveoja, Casper Thierry, and Timu Toke. It doesn't have an estimate of how long it will be until avatars launch, nor does it detail which games or types of games will be first to get avatars. Following the acquisition, Ready Player Me will be winding down its services at the end of January, which will include its online avatar creation tool, Player Zero. Ready Player Me CEO Timu Toke said, "Our vision has always been to enable avatars and identities to travel across many games and virtual worlds. We've been on an independent path to make that vision a reality for a long time. I'm now very excited for the Ready Player Me team to join Netflix to scale our tech and expertise to a global audience and contribute to the exciting vision Netflix has for gaming." Netflix's deal represents the company's changing approach to games. When it moved into the market 4 years ago, the company offered mobile games to its subscribers, who would log in using their Netflix accounts. At the time, Netflix explained that it saw gaming as another new category, similar to its other expansions into original films, animation, and unscripted TV. Netflix acquired numerous gaming studios and titles and licensed others, under the leadership of Mike Verdu, the company's VP of Games who formerly worked at EA and Kabam. That strategy saw mixed results. While some of its larger, more well-known titles may have attracted some customers, like Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, others were virtually unknown. Netflix also shut down many of its studio acquisitions or returned them to their founders. To some extent, these changes could have been anticipated. Going into this, Netflix knew that moving into gaming would be an experiment, and it would have to adapt as it discovered what worked and what didn't. As part of its strategy shift, Netflix last year brought in a new executive, Alain Taskian, formerly of Epic Games, as its president of games. Verdu, who was then VP of Generative AI for Games, left 7 months later. Under Taskin, Netflix has expanded its gaming lineup for TV and begun focusing on party games, kids games, narrative games, and more mainstream titles. Recently, the streamer released a slate of party games for TVs and mobile, including Netflix Puzzled, Paw Patrol Academy, plus WWE 2K25, Red Dead Redemption, and Best Guess, a live party game with hosts Hunter March and Howie Mandel, and a $1 million jackpot. This week, it also announced a new FIFA title would be coming to TVs in time for next year's World Cup. At TechCrunch Disrupt's event this October, Netflix CTO Elizabeth Stone said the company was introducing interactive real-time voting for live content, which it was already testing with a live cooking show, and would soon bring to its reboot of the talent show Star Search. In this way, Netflix is now more closely following how the TV industry embraced mobile, interactive experiences by allowing audience voting for American Idol contestants or favorite couples on reality shows like Love Island. Whether Netflix can convince its audience to think of its brand, traditionally associated with passive, lean-back viewing, as something to turn to for interactive activities like gaming, still remains to be seen. It's all hands on deck at Meta as the company develops new AI models under its superintelligence lab led by Scale AI co-founder Alexander Wang. The Wall Street Journal reported that the company is now working on an image and video model codenamed Mango, along with a new text-based model internally known as Avocado. The tech giant plans to release the new models in the first half of next year, the publication said, citing an internal Q&A at Meta on Thursday, where Wang and Chief Product Officer Chris Cox unveiled the new roadmap. Wong had said Meta aims to make the text-based model better at coding, while also exploring new world models that understand visual information and can reason, plan, and act without needing to be trained on every possibility. Meta has more recently fallen behind its rivals like OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google in the AI race. The company's AI division saw significant restructurings this year, which included leadership changes and the poaching of researchers from other top companies. However, several of the researchers who joined Meta Superintelligence Labs have already left the company. Last month, the company's chief AI scientist, Yann LeCun, also announced that he's leaving to create his own startup. Meta doesn't have a winning AI product as of yet. Instead, Meta AI assistance numbers are buoyed by the company's existing social networks spanning billions of users, since the company places the assistant in the search bar of its apps. This means the first projects and models coming out of MSL will have a lot riding on them. That's it from TechCrunch. For more stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.